absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. On 4th down, Herbert. He'll buy some time right. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Vick operating on 1st down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick. He completes it to Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Vick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Open man, here is Cobb. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. They'll roll it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Herbert rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Off the option, here's Etienne. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Cobb. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Justin Herbert. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Vic's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 2nd and goal, Vic. Touchdown! Zach Ertz from 4 yards out. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get in the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Here's Herbert on the move to his left. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 3rd and 2, Herbert. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Randall Cobb there to make the grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for two here. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Junior Seau. And now look at him go. The 40. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Michael Vick. Caught on the right side by Jones. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
None of that.
Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Kevin Green. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. But gutsy call there. Yeags at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Vick to throw it. caught by the tight end Ertz. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Cobb. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Again, Herbert dancing to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Justin Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A third quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Vick. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sam Hubbard picks up his second sack of the afternoon. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bolton in there to drop him. At sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now here's Vick. Steps away to his left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
Desperation time. Vick on 4th down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he'll get this out to the flat for ETN. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And the Giants are right back in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down he'll go at the 25. Vick to throw. Finding Kelsey. They find some open field here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That throw by Vick incomplete. 2nd and 10. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Vick's throw here into the hands of Jones. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Michael Vick out to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Vick. It's complete to Jones. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Kamara. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Throwing, Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last throw here for Herbert. Forced out to his left. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading 000. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So let's recap. How about the guts in this one? You score on the final play. Thought they were just going to try the PAT and tie it, send it to overtime. Trust they went for 2, and they won it right there.
Well, the book, right? You know the book that everyone plays by, right?
Yep.
That mythical book says, kick it, get to overtime, you're covered. If you don't, you go for 2 and you don't get it, Your job could be in jeopardy. But sometimes people just know their teams. They may have felt like they were out of gas. They had to have it now, and they did it and got out of there with a win.
Just getting started. Just getting started.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 9, Vick being chased out left. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, Vick steps away. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Herbert off of play action. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 26, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It's a play fake. Now Vick. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Michael Vick rolling to his left. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Play action now, Vick. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Vick now. Dancing to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. He's got a man. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Herbert back to the air. And it's incomplete, but he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Thomas has got it. Complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now it's Herbert on the move to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
That's to the former Giant, Odell Beckham. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Randall Cobb, 34 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
And this play is not going to work. He's